guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing off some of my newer planes. Back a couple months ago I began making planes, and I made a video on my favorite plane at the time, but I've gotten a lot better at making builds, including more planes. So first off, I'm going to go with probably the latest thing I've made. I gave this one to my friend. I'm going to let him use this. He didn't have much, but this is a pretty good plane I made, I think, like last night, yeah. I don't have a name for it yet, but it's just a pretty good plane. Looks nice in my opinion. It doesn't have, the fins don't look too good, but how they look lets it function very nicely, you know? They can fly pretty well. This has 4 smart cannons and 2 missiles. It uses elevator fins for roll, and it uses these for pitch. It also has a kind of thrust vectoring method right here, as you can see. And I don't usually give my planes yaw. It's useful for maneuvers, but really in dogfights, I don't tend to have to use it very often on the planes that do have yaw. Anyway, moving on to the next plane. Let's just land this. Come on. Alright, on to the next plane. We got, oh yes, the Eclipse. Alright, let me find that. This is pretty far back, but it's still probably one of the best planes around, in my little group. Not one of the best, but it's pretty good. So I have multiple versions of this plane. This one just has 6 smart cannons, but I have versions with that mix, versions with missiles. But yeah, this is the Eclipse. This plane, oh, this isn't the full version, isn't it? Hold on, let me grab the best version. I have a couple of them saved just because I want different modes I can go to. So like I have one for ground attack and one for air to air. Let me find the right one. That should be right. So this plane is kind of interesting. It is extremely hypermaneuverable, as you can see here. It uses thrust vectoring to roll and lift. And it also has a hover mode, as you can see here. This uses, I'm not sure if this is a glitch, but if you stack 2 hover pads, it kind of lets you hover just mid-air like this, or like a glide. So it's a nice little way to, it's a great for ground, that's why this is really good for ground attack, because I can just shoot down. As I said, the plane has multiple versions, which means it has multiple gun setups. Although this is probably the best for dogfighting, as I don't like using missiles too much. This thing is just overall a great plane, and you can always just switch in between the modes. Now let's land this. I kind of accidentally crashed there, but like it just really, you don't even have to click anything. It just kind of does it. It does it all for you basically. You know. You just turn it off, down on D-pad for PlayStation. Boom, 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 boom. So yeah. The next plane I want to showcase is probably going to be, is this the Hurricane? No, this is not the Hurricane. Sorry about this. Oh, no. I think it's back here. Yeah, there it is. This is by far just one of the best planes I have, for dogfighting wise. The other plane is kind of an all-rounder, but if you were specifically to say one kind of class for just specifically doing one thing, this is one of the best dogfighting planes I have, and it destroys a lot of planes. I've killed so many people with this. It has pretty fast, but it's a bit unstable, but if you can learn how to control it, it is just overly good. Insane pitch, you can just do rolls in the air, you know, casually. Rolled, I do use elevators, like, for most of my planes I can roll. Oh, I hit that. But, yeah, this is overall, is just a nice plane. I also learned how to set up, this one also taught me how to set up guns better. Generally, on my old planes, I had them all marked in one spot. But with this spread, if you're behind a plane, it's going to be a bit harder for the plane to maneuver out of where you're pointing, so it makes killing a lot easier, even if the plane itself isn't that great. Yeah, this is just probably one of my newer planes. I've used this a lot since, and I'm really happy with this build, even now. After that, let's show off probably a bomber I like to use. So if we go all the way back, I think this one right here might be it. Yes, but wrong bomb load. I think this one should be right, yeah. So this plane, it's based off a World War II plane. I forget the name of the plane. It's been so long, but it drops quite a few bombs down, just explodes. 6 bomb bays in total. This has yaw and yaw, lift, and roll. It can go, I believe, it's not the fastest plane necessarily, but it can go to an okay speed, I guess, especially for what it's based off of. I also use this this on the back. You might think that it would make it slower, but if you reverse the controls, then it more propels it forward rather than backwards. So it works pretty well. This plane is quite stable and generally is really good for especially naval battles. So if your friend pulls out a boat, or one of my friends in this case pulls out a boat, I'll just pull this out and annihilate them basically. Well, sometimes. You don't want all of them. Those are basically the main planes I like to use. If y'all enjoyed the video, like, if you want to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.